Hey guys, and welcome to another week with Alabama STEM Education and yours truly, Miss Graham. Now, we had a great time last week. I hope you guys really ready to send in your videos so that you can get some cool prizes. And I want to see if you guys did a whole lot better than I did with the carbon dioxide and the balloons. Well, this week, we're going to be talking about coding. Yes, C-O-D-I-N-G. I know lately, in school, out of school, you guys hear a lot about coding, and every time I ask any of you STEMsters what is coding, everybody give me this long drawn out answer. Well, that's how we play our game, or that's how we get on our computer. You guys got a whole lot of answers. I like to keep it simple. What is coding? Next time somebody asks you what is coding, coding is the language of computers. It's how computers communicate. And that's what we're going to be talking about this week, coding. And you can get mom and dad involved on this one. When we get ready to code, the type of coding that I'm going to be doing is very, very basic. It's the coding where all coding come from. It's the kind that you can do without the computer. Now, I have a set of numbers up here. I have 8 numbers up here. I have the number 1, the number 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, and 128. Now, as you can notice, these numbers range from the low 1 going to my left to 128. There's a number pattern here, and I want you to take a second and look at these numbers and tell me what number pattern do you see in these numbers. Now, I can tell you, or I want you to tell me, I see multiples of 2. I see other patterns here as well. But I want you guys to submit to me the different number patterns. There's more than one number pattern up here that you guys see in this number pattern. Now, this is what I call my coding scale. This scale will always be these particular numbers unless you take that number pattern you're thinking of and go above the 128. That means by the time you get to be my age, this scale will always be 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. And what would be the next number from 128? If I said 128 times 2, that would be the next number, and so on and so on. So we're going to code with what we call 8-digit numbers. And I say 8 digits because I only have 8 digits here. We're going to use 8 digits. That's what I have here showing. So hopefully you got your pen, you got your paper, and you're making great notes, copious notes. So we're going to be using 8-digit numbers while we're coding. Coding is the language for a computer. So how does the computer understand this language? They understand the language by using what we call binary numbers. Binary. I know you guys are like, Miss Graham, what is binary? Binary, if you look at the first 2 letters, bi means 2. So binary are 2-digit numbers. The 2-digit numbers that the computer recognizes when coding is the number 0, 1. Now, I wrote that way up in the corner. I hope you guys can see that. So we're going to be doing binary coding with only 0 and 1 to code numbers today. Next time I'll show you how to code your names, but let's get into some coding of the numbers. Now, once again, you're going to always need this scale. If you guys got your pen and got paper, I hope you wrote this scale on your paper. Write that scale down because you will not be able to code without that scale. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to do a couple of samples of numbers, okay? We're going to start with a small number. Let's code the number 11, okay? We're going to code that number 11. Well, how do we code 11, Miss Graham? Remember, we got to use all 8 digits. And we start from the right going to the left when we're getting ready to code. And you just follow my first example, and I'm sure you'll catch on to it. When we're coding, we never want to use a number that's greater than the number that we're going to be coding, okay? So, if we're just using 2 digits, the 0 and the 1, I start with 128. Do we need 128 to get to 11? I hope your answer is no. And if it's no, that means that's 0. So we don't need 128. Do we need 64 for the 11? No, it's way greater than 11, so that's a 0. Can we use 32 to get to 11? That's still greater. What about 16? That's still greater. What about the number 8? Can we use the number 8? Yes, we can. So that's a 1. What about the number 4? This is where it gets tricky. We got to get to 11. So what is 8 plus 4? Who want to tell me what's 8 plus 4? Use your calculator, or you can count it. You can, you already know 8 plus 4 is what? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's too much if we use 4, right? So we got to put a 0 there. What is 8 plus 2? Can we use the number 2? Yes, we can, because 8 plus 2 is what? 10. So we're still getting there. So we need to put a 1 there. All the numbers of digits that we can use, we put the 1 under there. Those we can't use, we put the 0. So if 8 and 2 is 10, we're trying to get to 11. So do we need the 1? I hope you said yes. Yes, we need the 1. So the code for 11 is 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. Wow, Miss Graham. Okay, how did you do that? Let me show you that again. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 digits there. So if I put those 8 digits into a computer program, it's going to give me the number 11. So how you check to make sure you're correct? If I take 8 plus 2 plus 1, that equals what? 11. The numbers that has the 1 up under there, those are the numbers that will give you the correct answer to what you're looking for. So right now, the 8, the 2, and the 1 are the main numbers, and the zeros have to be in the factor because you have to use every digit. And when we're dealing with binary, 2 digits, we're using the 0 and the 1. Let's try one more to make sure that you guys got it. So you got that 11. The code for 11 is 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. All right, let's try another number right quick. And I'm going to move this pretty fast. I hope you guys are getting this. It's simple math. It's math that you guys should already be very familiar with. And keep in mind, guys, all the while I'm doing this, you can see I need that code. So I'll be using the code. Let's do a little greater number. Let's code the number 39. Okay, let's code 39. Remember, starting from my far left, going to the right with the digits. Do we need 128 to get to 39? No, because that's greater. The rule is the digits cannot be greater than the number we're looking for, okay? Do we need 64? No. Do we need 32? Yes, we can use 32 because we're looking for 39. What about 16? No, that'll put us too far ahead. What about the number 8? No, that's going to put us over, right? Because 32 plus 8 would give us what? Right, that'll give us what? 41, is it? 32 plus 8, so that's too much. So 32, can we use the 4? Can we use the 4? 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Yes, we can use the 4. Do we need the 2? So right now, we're at 32 plus 4. That gives us what? 36. We got to get to 39, guys. We're at 36. Can we use the 2? Yes. 36 plus the 2 gives us 38. So we still got to get to 39. So how much more we need to get to 39? One more. So we need the 1. So now we got 38 plus 1 is 39. We got our number. So now let's see what the code is for 39. I'm going to erase this because I had to check myself and make sure my numbers was correct. Yes, I used my fingers. You can use your fingers. You can use your phones and your calculators and all that good stuff. You want to get to the right number. So the code for 39 is 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers. How do we check those 8 numbers to make sure we got the correct number here? I got a 1 under 32. I got a 1 under 4. 32 plus 4 is what? 36. I got a 1 under the 2. 36 plus 2 is what? 38. I got a digit under the 1. And 38 plus 1 is 39. So that's the correct answer. So my coding digit for 39 is 001. 00111. And the way you check it, wherever you put the 1, add those digits together, and that should give you your number. Okay, now that's it for me showing you guys the samples. Now I'm gonna give you some numbers that I want you to code and send back in to alabamastemeducation@gmail.com. I want you to either video this, send that back in to me. We're gonna check it. The ones that participate and get it right, we got some great prizes for you. All right, so get your paper and pen out. The first number you're gonna code is gonna be 15. The second number you're gonna code, 38. The third number you will code would be 74. The fourth number you will code would be 92. And this is a big one. And the fifth number you will code would be 110. Now, look at this good, guys. Write this down. You're going to code the number 15, 38, 74, 92, and 110. You're going to code that using your coding scale that I put up here. Hopefully you wrote that down. And you're going to submit that in to me on your chance to win an awesome prize. Guys, thank you so much for learning with Alabama STEM Education and Juanita Graham. I love you all. I look forward to getting those answers real soon. Can you see those numbers? Make sure you got those numbers down. If you got any questions, email me. All right, see you on the other side.